Our guy Cam Newton has plenty to say about the Sanders family. He's been a pretty good supporter as well in some fair ways, but also a detractor in some ways. So we're going to listen to him speak about the $2,500 fines. And if we have enough time, we'll pop in and see if we have, listen to the Pro Bowl situation that's here.
Deion Sanders is saying at Colorado, there is no wearing paraphernalia from your former schools.
Don't wear your old team's gear in this facility. That's disrespectful. That would be like your lady that you have currently wearing her ex stuff. How you feel about that? She's sitting up there with a shirt on that has an ex name while you taking and feeding and booing her up. That's how I feel about that. When I see you coming to the cafeteria, you eat our food with your last teams on it. Obviously, if you want to stay there, you should stay.
And it just didn't stop there, all right? So Coach Sanders is fining or have violations for players due to this list I'm about to name. So it says late to practice, $500.
Love it.
No show practice, $2,500.
Love it.
Late to meeting or film sessions, $400.
Love it.
No show meeting or film sessions, $2,000.
Love it.
Late to strength and conditioning, $1,000.
Love it.
No show strength and conditioning, $1,500.
Love it.
Late to treatment, $1,000.
Love it.
And no show to treatment, $1,500.
Love it. And let me tell you why
Beautiful thing.
I love it, and we need more of it.
Talk to me.
Because now times have changed.
Yeah.
See, no longer can you really punish players by just threatening to say, hey, you got to do the 5 a.m. workout. Mm-hmm. You got to do the Saturday morning workout.
Yeah, you got to roll, do whatever. Yeah.
That don't move you. What's going to move you is them pockets.
No more bear crawl.
Ain't no more bear crawl.
Them Benjamins crawling out your pocket.
We going to crawl in them pockets.
Yeah.
You talking about a little baby, 4 pockets full. Shoot, you keep showing up late, it's going to be 4 pockets empty.
I think this makes a good point. While first off, I wanted to say a throwback to the bear crawl, and I want everyone to remember. I'm not sure if it was for y'all, but the year the Last Chance U season 1 came out, and they had Ronald Ollie rolling, it changed every single high school football coach's mindset because people started rolling people. And I was a little goody two shoes. I never really got in trouble in football. I never got in trouble. I was a decent kid. I never really got in trouble like that. From my buddies that had gotten in trouble and had to roll, they said it was the worst experience of all time. It's like psychological, and it makes you throw up, and it makes you dizzy, and it's tiring apparently. So if y'all know about bear calls, if y'all know about rolls, if y'all know about 150s, the Lord have mercy. I'm blessing you and I'm blessing your family because we went through some stuff as kids. We did some crazy stuff. Everybody got bear crawls. That the bear crawls is like if the team messed up, everybody bear crawl. Rolls is like that's a specific. You know what I'm saying? I had to specifically hate you in a different way to make you do them rolls. But on top of that, I'm tired of us pretending. Like we can't pretend that the reason these kids are picking schools has anything else to do besides money. Now, I know there's some people who come from a good background that don't have it, you know what I'm saying? And they really want to go there to make it to the next level or maybe compete for a championship. But those are few and far between at this stage because it's so lucrative. And if I could ask a young man coming out of high school, as a young man who came out of high school before going to college, the main thing that was on my mind was money, right? Like that was how am I going to get it? What am I going to do? Literally what you do after high school determines how much money you can make because going to college, not going to college, X, Y, Z. So to be put in a situation like that where everybody understands that the reason you're here, the reason why you made your decision, the reason why you left over there to come over here probably has to do with money. I'm going to have to attack your money. Like we can't pay them like professionals, allow them to transfer around like professionals, not let them have their contract. Like it's too much of one way to the players, but it honestly is going to be in the detriment of the players because it's the wild, wild west where apparently no rules can be kept. Now I know legally because the employee thing, they can't be fined, but I mean, Kirby Smart's doing it at Georgia for all their driving incidents. Like there's schools that are doing it and they're implementing. There's a way to have it implemented, even though I know people are upset about it. Be upset about it or don't be late to meetings. Like you can decide. You feel me?
And the reason is Coach Prime, former elite player, understand that that's how they roll in the league. Yeah. We hold you accountable by your pockets. All these collectives, all these teams that are that are being left stranded because we done gave or we done had an investment, not produce, and you just think you just gonna sit on that 300K. No, not today.
Bring it this way.
I need me. And you know what? I'm gonna get me before you get you. Yeah.
You on the Uncle Sam vibe.
You feel what I'm saying? And understanding that it ain't punishment. This is accountability that these players have to understand. Because the unfair truth is that a lot of players are foreign to accountability.
Yeah.
They go to or they get coached by a coach in high school that allowed them to do whatever they want to do. They're getting parented by parents that allow them to do whatever they want to do because they a 5-star recruit. They got a bunch of homeboys that's around them that ain't gonna tell them what it really is.
Yeah.
Now you going.
I don't mean to cut him off, but for anybody who thinks that, because a lot of people get this idea that, oh, well, Coach Prime was like that with Deion, and he had made him start all the years. And it's so funny when people say that. I recommend you go back and watch when Coach Prime was coaching Shaduer in high school. Go ahead. You don't have to assume. You don't have to presume. Look at the way that he was treated, and look at the way that he was held accountable. And don't say nothing else to me again. But go ahead.
To a situation where it got a little structure, or how they say in the hood, structure.
Structure.
Huh?
Get some straightening.
Now, and we're gonna get some accountability. This ain't punishment, brother. Yeah, my fault, I was late, or my bad, I'll be better. No. Yeah, you're gonna be better next time because you're gonna be, a little bit more broker.
A little more broker.
And if that don't do it, you will be Control-Alt-Deleted up on up out of here. Here we go, next clip.
All right, man. We're talking about the.
All right. He's gonna get into a little bit of Aikman, Troy Aikman, obviously the former teammate of Coach Prime. But I want to hear just a little bit about how he thought about Shaduer. Just put at the end of the video. Let's hear. Oh no.
QB Deion Sanders has been added to the Pro Bowl roster as a.
Hey!
So, Cam, man, there's been a lot of uproar, man. Sanders is the first fifth-round rookie to make the Pro Bowl since Puka Nacua.
Let's talk about it.
But let's talk about his stats before we talk about the Pro Bowl, all right? His 2025 stats, all right? He went 120 of 212 passes for completions. 1,400 passing yards, 7 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Now, Cam, that has raised a lot of red flags around the Pro Bowl and really what does it mean to be a Pro Bowler. So from a former Pro Bowler
and MVP,
is this a right decision that has been made?
Rookie of the Year?
Peggy, my mama would always send me this text, and right before we would go off to school, she would pray over us, and one of the main things that she would say, I hear very vivid in my mind. Favor ain't fair. What's for me? It's for me. So yeah, you can say that he ain't supposed to.
You know what? That's all. Because we live in a world where people want to discount and discredit. In a world of participation trophies and woulda, coulda, should have Shaduer, but hey, no one cares about your butt if you a stripper or you a Kim Kardashian. No one cares about your ass. What they care about is what you got. So is he a Pro Bowler or not? I think you know the answer to that. So you can be upset about the reality of the situation. You can try to change your reality situation. Don't be mad because somebody else is getting blessed. Is becoming a Pro Bowler. Come on, man. That's all we're going to leave it at. But y'all let me know how you feel about the fines. I think he does a great job explaining that. Again, y'all got to start respecting this guy. This is a guy that and Cam Newton, champion, MVP, compete at the highest level. Put some respect on my guy's name. Interesting perspective about Deion Sanders' fines and also Shaduer doing what he does best. Y'all let me know how you feel down below in the comments. Peace.